got you, boy. Alert! Motion, motion, motion.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
56. Check 56.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Scott. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, and he'll find Hall. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
They're on 3rd down. The Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
This is fielded at the 7. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Just like that. Check 49, check 49.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check 81. Come on, G. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert
3. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man on the out route. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Allen going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, it's Armstrong. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on third. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
But it's 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go, Heavy.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Let's see what his offense can do. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry, and down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen off the bootleg. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down. On first down, it's Scott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Got an open man, it's Scott. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Allen. And he finds his man, Griffin. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Allen now looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. Powerful running. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 99. Check 99. Mike, you must be getting tired of seeing me.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
He's checking, he's checking.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, they went for all the marbles there on that long pass. He caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
So difficult, isn't it? Because you have so many things you're going through on that play, trying to get open, trying to catch the ball, and still get your feet down to complete the process of the play. Not successful on that attempt.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
He's crossing. He's checking crap. Check. Trump. Zip it. Kill it. Motion me out.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Scott. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 34-yard line.
Let's go, D.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. Over the middle, it's complete.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Down to lose one. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Mike, I know you ain't got it. Go, go. Hey,
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Set. Put your runner. Put your runner. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Jump.
On second down now, it's Elliott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 7-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Timmy Jernigan able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. This is Elliott. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. From the gun, Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. They'll run on first down. Armstrong looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56.
To throw is Allen. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Set, hut, on the bench. Check, 53, right. I'm coming for you, son. I'm clean. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. 50. So we got man.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
We have witnessed an exciting game. Just got a little bit more exciting. They take the lead here late.
And they put the pressure on the other team because there's just not a lot of time left. They'll have to run a fast offense to try and retake the lead themselves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that, because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and a set